This is pretty straightforward here on the final part of the show today on Locked On Seminoles. Besides the obvious, Florida State fans don't like Florida fans in Miami. That's a given. Which fan bases drive you the most crazy, whether it's on social media, whether it's the guy that is at your office, your local neighbor? Is it because of a bowl game you went to when Florida State played? Whatever it is. Maybe it's UCF. I don't know. Which fan base do you find to be the most annoying to you? Is there more than one? Here are a few experiences that I've had, and I've covered college football in a million different ways, especially with recruiting. And this is my own storyline, so you can take it for whatever it's worth. I've had bad experiences with pretty much every fan base in some way, shape, or form. Don't get it twisted. But these are the ones that I found the most obnoxious in general. So take it for what it's worth. Ohio State fans, that is a cult. Period. Cult. They are absolutely able to eat their own young at any time, any place, anywhere. They think Ryan Day is a terrible coach. The guy is winning like 88% of his games. He is not. They also think that there's no way they can lose games. They wanted to fire Ryan Day after he lost the national championship to Georgia one year. Or it was Georgia, Alabama, whatever it was. Like, they got beat by Georgia a couple years ago when the guy missed a kick. That was Ryan Day's fault too. It's ridiculous. They are my number one, no doubt, worst fan base in college football. Number two, similar fashion, but with a little more niceness because it's down south, it's LSU. That fan base and that culture in general, especially in southern Louisiana, there is a major difference between southern and northern Louisiana. Culturally, they don't look at anything outside the deep south pocket of southern Louisiana. Didn't happen there. It didn't happen at all. So LSU football, everything that those kids do, it's scrutinized in a way that's really odd. I don't know any other place on earth like southern Louisiana, some good, some bad, but those folks look at things through a very narrow tunnel, and it drives me bananas. They're hard on everything to each other. They all argue about everything, but they do love their Tigers. I'll give them that. So, and then finally, this one is, I haven't experienced it personally at a game, never been to Kyle Field, but Texas A&M. I even heard somebody say on another podcast, I think it's called Necessary Roughness. The gal's an A&M grad. She said, we're a cult. She's a grad and said that. That is not a good sign. It's never good to admit it. And she, the way she said it, like she liked it. Like, that's a little concerning. But A&M fans, they think they're the greatest thing ever. They've had one winning season of 10 or more wins in the last 20 years. What are you guys excited about? They've just not been that good, and they never get over the hump. They haven't won a title since Bear Bryant was there, and that's before Bear was at Alabama. I don't get it. So whatever, I'm glad they're proud of their institution. Nothing wrong with that. But their expectations are a little bit funky. Take it for what it's worth. So with that, if you have any comments about other schools, just leave message, whatever, on YouTube. I'm curious to hear what you all have to say because we've all certainly had our own experiences. It is wild with college football fans. Everybody's got a story to tell. This has been Locked On Seminoles. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Look forward to seeing you all here again tomorrow. Take care.